Moses Itauma is fighting Jermaine Franklin in January. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, if we're talking about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Moses Itauma fought Mike Balagon, in which Moses Itauma dropped Mike Balagon in round 1.
Earlier, and he's going for it.
Moses Itauma then dropped Mike Balagon
Outside of the ring.
Moses Itauma then knocked out Mike Balagon in round 2.
That's some super.
After this, Moses Itauma wanted to fight Dillian White, in which Moses Itauma started off very fast, knocked out Dillian White in round 1.
The place, referee having a close look, and Itauma tries to scramble to his feet.
Now let's take a look at Jermaine Franklin's latest performances, in which he fought Devin Vargas, in which Jermaine Franklin rocked Devin Vargas in round 2.
Shot there from
Jermaine Franklin then dropped Devin Vargas in round 4.
Staying off the shots. He's in trouble right now, and he looks like he's ready to go.
Jermaine Franklin then dropped Devin Vargas in round 6.
Good combination there.
And Devin Vargas ended up quitting on the stool at the end of round 6. And after this, Jermaine went on to fight Ivan Dichko, in which Ivan started off great until Jermaine let his hands go, landing some great shots, and Jermaine Franklin won by decision.
Now, this being Moses Itauma's next fight is definitely interesting, because I see a lot of people saying that this is a pointless fight and that Moses Itauma is going to get another round 1 knockout. But I disagree, and I actually don't hate this fight because I understand it, simply because we can't just have Moses Itauma move all the way to the top and fight the top guys like Fabio Worley, Edge Cabello, and especially now Alexander Usyk, because he will most likely lose and he will get destroyed badly. And that's when everybody's going to fall back on their words and say, you know what, I think they rushed Moses Itauma. He was too young and he needed more experience. So this fight is just perfect. So let's take a look at Jermaine Franklin. Well, here's the thing. Unlike Dillian White, he's actually in his prime, being 32 years old, and he stands with a record of 24 wins with 15 knockouts, and he only has 2 losses, which one of those losses were to Anthony Joshua and the other was to Dillian White. But a lot of fans agree that Dillian White did not deserve to win that fight. So anyways, let's talk about how this fight's gonna go. Well, here's the thing. Although Jermaine Franklin is a much better fight for Moses Itauma than Dillian White, I still believe he's not going to be a problem for Moses Itauma. He might do better and last longer than Dillian White, but I ultimately see Moses Itauma using his speed and accuracy to set up his shots, and that's when his power is going to be shown, and I could see him hurting and knocking out Jermaine Franklin. And afterwards, if Moses Itauma doesn't start to fight more credible guys who have a name or who have fought somebody with a big name, I don't mind it, as long as he is fighting guys who are in their prime and who look like they can possibly give him a good fight.